about the single salt or simple salt flow. So simply, as name indicates, these are the salts which provide simple ions, or we can say cations and anions are produced when they are dissolved. Like example, NaCl, KCl, CaCl2, FeSO4, they all are simple salts, and when they are hydrolyzed or when they are dissolved into water, they provide the simple ions. They ionize into simple ions like NaCl. NaCl in water ionizes, and there is formation of sodium ion equals chloride. Similarly, ferrous sulfate on dissolving, it forms ferrous ions and sulfate ions. So this is about the single salt or simple salts. Just this is one point. Other example, like if you take aluminium sulfate. So aluminium sulfate will give rise to aluminium ion and sulfate ion. Here the number will be different, but only there is similarity that single salts or simple salts, they provide the simple ions on hydrolysis or on ionization. The salt which is obtained by mixing two single salts in equimolar amount. Double salts are the salts which are prepared, which are obtained by mixing two single salts in equimolar quantity. Equimolar means the number of moles have to be same. That is, the moles have to be taken in such a manner that their amount is same in terms of mole. So, made by taking single salts in equimolar amount. Equimolar amounts have to be taken. Example, potassium, it is potassium, fitkiri, or simply we call alum. It is alum. It is double salt. It is made by taking equimolar quantity of potassium sulfate and aluminum sulfate. Then more salt. This is more salt. This is prepared by taking ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate in equimolar concentration. It has 24 water molecules, it has 6 water molecules. So, they are similar in one respect with the single salts, that they on dissociation into water, or they on hydrolysis, they also provide the simple ions. Like this, when it is hydrolyzed, it gives rise to this. Only simple ions, only simple cations and anions are provided. Only simple cations and anions are provided. Simple ions are provided when they are dissolved. So this is about the double salts. Complex salt or coordinate compound or coordination compound. So they are also made from the single salt or from the simple salt, but they require some special type of chemical which helps in the formation of complex or coordinate bonds are formed. So here we take the complexing reagent and complexing reagents are able to provide an electron pair to the metal atom, and there is formation of the coordination unit. Like here we take the example of copper sulfate aqueous, and here we add NH3L or NH4OH. So this is complexing reagent. This is complexing reagent, means it forms the complex. So there is reaction and there is formation of this type of compound. There is formation of this type of compound, and here we get. So here it is deep blue color. It is deep blue color solution. This test is used to detect the copper ions also. When we add ammonia solution or ammonium hydroxide into copper ion, there is formation of deep blue colored, crescent colored solution. This is due to this coordinate compound. Now, this is central metal atom. This is ligand. This is called as ligand. And so this is, there is formation of a square bracket. But this on addition into water, it gives this type of ion. See, and this, there is formation of this simple ion. Here there is formation of simple ion. There is formation of simple ion, but here there is formation of complex. This is complex ion. This is complex ion, and the further dissociation of this complex ion is not possible. So in this manner, the complex ions, complex salts, they differ from single salt and double salt. Once again I am repeating, in coordinate compounds there is formation of coordinate ion or complex ion. The complex ion is new type of species. We cannot detect any metal present or the species present, and it has a new character, and this cannot be further ionized. Ionization, it is complex ion, so its ionization is not possible. It cannot be further ionized. This cannot be further ionized because here this copper is very strongly held together by this NH3. This NH3 is called ligand. It is amine.